Hey everybody, welcome back to the Basic Baka Club. And we wrote the best poem ever. Watch the last episode. Yeah? Alright, cool.
The first one was for Yuri, then it was for Sayori. Now we're gonna write one for Natsuki.
Yeah, well...
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Natsuki's easy.
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that.
Bro. No, you don't.
It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it.
Yes, you are.
The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Yeah. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope I keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Don't get ahead of yourself. Siri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
Aww. Baby.
Relate.
Relatable. Yeah.
I wonder if this is one of those times.
Nah.
But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go down the line, Natsuki.
Okay.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Yep.
Hey, what next you?
Sayori Natsuki. Brrr!
Oh yeah. Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad that someone recognizes my experience.
Damn.
Let's turn this around. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's,
What a cocky little prick.
Oh my god. Something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
She's cute though.
She cute.
She cute though.
She cute though.
So, it's fine.
You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. You never struck me as her type, though.
Oh.
So, I mean, Sarah has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Ow.
Okay.
Ow. Ow.
I mean, I burned Sayori. I guess it's time for my burns too.
Yeah. Sayori and Monica are just like...
Get burned. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever. I don't get it. Oh yeah. How? I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Damn. Sucks for Amy. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem, right? I doubt I have to explain it.
No, you have to explain it.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
Mm-hmm.
And helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Oh.
It's about life and birth and death.
It's about Yuri. It's about Yuri. Because Yuri likes spiders.
Oof. Anyone who'd agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Oh.
Do you know people like that? Yeah, I'm looking at one. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to, because I'm that deep and emotional and generally awesome.
Oh.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think of you less. That just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Preach. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. It's what I do best after all. Read my manga. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away.
She's a mangaka. That's why she's so like obsessed with that one manga series. She is that author.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh, we should make that like a thing. Like Natsuki's a mangaka.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like conveying emotions is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Write one for me this time. Not Yuri, not Sayori, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today.
Oh.
It's disappointing. After that first one, where'd that go? This is pretty good, Baka. Were you influenced by seeing someone's writing style yesterday? Because it wasn't influenced by my writing style, I know that. I guess you could say that. I know exactly who this is for. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things, even though it wasn't for me. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring, like me. Metaphors can go a long way.
Like me.
Don't feel like you need to work your brain into like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Be free and open and abstract and everything else, like me, because I'm so deep. And write things down that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. Being metaphorical. It's a very intimate exercise. We should do it sometime. Together. Over
Naked.
there. I see.
In the closet.
Whoops. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I guess you didn't like it. I have an example if you'd like to read it. Sure, yeah, why not, of course. But is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed his strange tendencies as an ordinary human.
Whoops.
I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious was aware of the consequences. Well, aware that the raccoon that is fed, where'd it go, will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay.
Everybody's just like,
Somebody thinks she's Snow White. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin imagining what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that's different, that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
like spiders.
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Spiders.
Huh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write about something like that? About something being ridiculed for strange interests? She did, yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. She told me like 2 minutes ago. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Wow, judgy. Very judgy. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Yeah. I'm glad that you're a good listener. There's so many lines of dialogue in this. I know you can't say any more than that.
Hey again, Baka.
Hey.
How's the writing going?
You know. Alright, I guess.
I'm sobering up. Don't mind me, I'm just a little tired. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote today?
Sure. Here you go. I thought you already took it, but I gave my poem to Monica.
Alright. I like this one. It makes me feel like something Siri would like.
Yeah? Is that so?
You and Siri are really good friends, aren't you? I wouldn't be surprised if you had things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sierra and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you.
She talks about me?
You guys really care for each other's well-being.
Oh, good. I thought she was bad-mouthing me behind my back.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when
we vibing.
We
vibing, bro.
Yeah.
You sure you're not reading into it too much? Just vibe.
Bro, I read into everything. It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
Vibing.
In any case, Sari's writing is kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that somebody so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Vibe. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Yeah. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit.
Can you help me vibe?
Monica, please, can you help us vibe? But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Hope high five.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on a chalk. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Meaningless what? Meaningless what?
Load me.
Did you erase something? Vibe.
Monica, we
Were you vibing when you wrote this?
Monica,
I think you were vibing.
Look, we're not gonna say what verb you're doing or like say the noun of what you're doing, but like how much have you been vibing, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, it's talking about, like, bro, we all know. Everybody in this club knows how much have you been taking.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Yeah. I guess it's just the way I write, bro. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of, this is just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. That's cool. I need to write that one down. But we'll find out what happens next episode of Basic Pocket Club.
And remember, kids, you can't spell dweeb without weeb. Bye.